And hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cyrus Webb Presents live from Los Angeles today. We're in town covering the Holly Shorts Film Festival, but I had to take out this time to be able to have another chat with my good friend, celebrity publicist and bestselling author, Mr. Angelo Ellerbee. He's gearing up for some big events coming up this month in connection with his new book that's about to drop. Before I let you go, we're going to let you guys know how to be able to meet up with him in person, but also you guys can go ahead and pre-order his book as well. Now, we have talked about his book already on this broadcast, but for those who do not know, Before I Let You Go is officially coming out this month. You can be able to go ahead through the publisher's website and pre-order your copy now. We have the link for you guys joining us on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and YouTube. For those joining us on Twitter as well as on Instagram, we'll make sure that we put it in the notes for you guys as well. If you're not staying connected with Mr. Ellerbee, we'll let you know how to be able to do that as well. But Mr. Ellerbee, thank you again for stopping by. Really appreciate it.
It's all my pleasure, Cyrus. It's always a pleasure having conversation with Cyrus Webb.
Look, I appreciate that. Mr. Ellerbee, I'm excited about this book because here's the thing about you. And for those who have followed my journey, you know Mr. Ellerbee has brought me some of my biggest guests in my professional career on radio. So I'm used to dealing with him as a celebrity publicist hat. But now the celebrity publicist is the client in many ways. And now he's been out here trotting all over the world virtually and now doing these in-person events with this new book. Mr. Ellerbee, how does it feel to now be in the home stretch for the release?
You know, I'm just overwhelmed with all of the responses, all the TV and radio and print media that I've been doing. I am overwhelmed. I'm so thankful. I'm thankful to my team of people who put all these things together for me. I am overwhelmed. And now that the book is going to be released on the 24th of August, I've been getting so many offers to speak and to lecture and to just do what I do. This has been, God is so amazing. And his followers are so amazing because they have engaged me the way that I've always wanted to be engaged. This is a very exciting moment. I really wish that my mom was here. I wish that my sons was with me at this point. But I know they're looking down on me and I know that they're shining on me. And I'm just excited about the love and the dedication that people are giving to me. You know, on Saturday, the Honorable Gail Cheneyfield, former councilwoman for the city of Newark, is hosting me. And we are at a theater in Montclair, New Jersey. We start at 3 and we go from 3 to 6. And it has been an overwhelming response. And so it's 200 seats in this theater. Just to think that we've sold out on 200 seats. For me, it's fantastic. And I'm very, very thankful to everyone that has been so very supportive of me.
Well, Mr. Ellerbee, I'm not surprised. I mean, you have been so instrumental in making sure other people get their flowers. I think about this Melba Moore and what you've done with Mr. Frankie Beverly and so many others along their career, even some of those rising stars in the industry. So I'm so glad to see people reciprocating that for you and doing that too. I want to give a quick shout out, Mr. Ellerbee, on IG. We are live on IG as well. Herschel, hello to you. Good to be able to see you. Sergeant Ford Academy, good to be able to see you. Stay tuned. 56. Thank you so much for being with us. Paula Joy Insta, good to be able to see you as well. So, Mr. Ellerbee, let's talk about okay. Mr. Ellerbee, can you hear me?
Yeah, now you froze for a minute there.
Okay. So, I'll repeat the question again. No, I was just asking, you've been so instrumental in helping other people to make sure that they are being recognized. How does it feel to have that reciprocated to you?
It's overwhelming. It's really, really overwhelming. I think that my followers, my fans, my loved ones has been so responsive to this book. and responsive to me as an individual that has been in this industry for 55 years. I just never ever thought that the love and the dedication and the devotion and the loyalty would ever be given to me the way that it's being given to me. You know, every single day, I mean, they're sending me articles that I've done, radio things that I've done, and it's overwhelming. It's really, really overwhelming. Before I let you go, and I think that that's God's word, before I let you go, I'm going to give you all of what you need to have. So it's an overwhelming response. My soul is set with vigor and excitement for what's to come. So I'm very, very pleased with the response that has taken place. Well, you know, I started promoting this book in April of this year. And so I look at what I do as a taskmaster. And I believe that if you say that this is what you want to do, then you have to demonstrate consistency. You have to stay vibrant. You have to stay current. And you got to stay on the social media, and you got to stay on the TV stations. You got to stay on the radio stations. So, yes, every single day, there's 8 or 9 interviews that I do every day. But it's wonderful to know how people feel about me and what people want from me and how I can best advise them in their requests from me. So I'm very, very happy with everything that has taken place at this point.
Good deal. Well, as we've been talking about, the book is officially coming out this month, just a few more days before its release. Mr. Ellerbee has agreed to do a series with me on Amazon Live, giving you guys a deep dive into the book. We're going to be able to go through it, to be able to really be able to talk about what he wants you all to take chapter by chapter, and also to allow you guys to be able to have feedback. I see you guys over there on YouTube as well as on LinkedIn. If you all have any questions for Mr. Ellerbee, make sure you guys put those in the comment section for me. I want to reset real quick and say, for those who are just tuning in, welcome. You're watching Cyrus Webb Presents. I'm joined today by celebrity publicist and best-selling author, Mr. Angelo Ellerbee. We're talking with him about the upcoming release of his book, Before I Let You Go. So for those who are just brand new, Mr. Ellerbee, who are just finding out, maybe they saw the feature for Ebony, or being able to see some of the other interviews you've been doing, what is it that inspired this particular book?
I think what has inspired this book, Before I Let You Go, was the need and the wants of my people. I cannot shut out, and neither can I can't forget my struggles. And I understood what it was to be in this industry and be crossed out, not making the box, not playing tic-tac-toe. So I look back at all of what I needed to go through in order to get to where I am today. And so this book is a template of my life, but it's really, really at a it's really a emotional, motivative book for the imprisoned, for the my God, for the less fortunate, for the LGBTQIA community, for the HIV and AIDS community. This book is for everyone. It's just a template of my life to simply say to people, if I can come from the city of Newark, if I could be born to a incredible mother that was a waitress and that had 8th grade education, that I believe that she had a doctor's degree in just being a human being of caring and care and concern for her children, you can do it as well. You know, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that people don't want to believe in the powers above. And I'm saying to them, my whole life has been in the powers above. It's only been Him. I'm no more than a vessel of His work in His word. I want people to understand that God will give you all the chances in life. I don't want you to come out of jail and think you're defeated. I want you to be full of vigor, excitement about going out and making a difference in your life. I don't want the domestic violence lady or man to leave their homes and believe that they will perish, that they will not be a viable entity to this world. I don't want the LGBTQIA community to believe that they will never I give them all of what I believe God has given to me. I just want them to come out. As I say to people, that I'm romantically in love with Angelo Ellerbee.
Mm.
I love me some me. And I am trying to spread love. I'm trying to spread mentorship. Mentorship for me is very important. Back in the 80s, James and Tume mentored me, guided me, educated me, and gave me a chance. And if he gave that to me, it is my job. It is my opportunity. It's my job to give it back to people. Because when we all go out of here, you ain't taking nothing with you. You ain't taking your money. You ain't taking your fabulous houses. You ain't taking all of your wonderful designer clothes. You're gonna go the way you came in. And so the method of my madness is to give back everything that needs to be given back to my community of people. I love people. I love black and brown people. I love white people. I look at everything like a bag of M&M peanuts, assorted, just an assorted an array of people that need love, need guidance. I remember my mother doing this to me when I was like 5 years old till I was about 13 years old. She used to come in my room and say to me, "My last born, I love you so much." And that for me was just like, oh my God, that meant the world to me. And she said it to me every single day. And I think that what is missing in this day and this time is that people just need to be loved. They need to hear love. They need to be inspired with love and emotions, and they need to be inspired. And we need, as people in this industry, as people that are just lay people, we need to inspire our children to be great, greater, and the greatest. That's what this book is about. Upliftment. I've never, ever, ever took the elevator or the escalator. I always took the steps of my life. And I went step by step until I got to the apex of my success.
And that's definitely continues. I want to say, Tamika, hello to you on Facebook. Good to be able to see you. Have Ms. Teresa Merritt Watson, hello to you. And she says, you are inspiring many, Mr. Ellerbee. We have Paula Joy over there on Instagram. Hello to you. Nikki's dad, hello to you. Good to be able to see you as well. Appreciate you guys coming in and supporting the broadcast. For those who are coming in late, you will be able to catch the replay as well. So, Mr. Ellerbee, I want to ask you about something else that we discussed when it comes to this new book. You've been out there meeting people. You have some events that are getting ready to come up. I want to show people again, for those who have not pre-ordered the book for themselves, because they can go ahead and pre-order the book too. I'm going to go ahead and pull back up your publisher website, so they can go to hovpub.com. That's hovpub.com. And for those on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, as I mentioned, we already have the link, the direct link that will take you here. Mr. Ellerbee, when people go here, they will see you have some upcoming events. Talk to us about what's coming up.
You know what? My followers have been so supportive of me. So this Saturday, the Honorable Gail Janie Phil Jenkins of the city of Newark is hosting me in Montclair, New Jersey on the 17th from 3 to 6. On the 25th, Out Magazine in Fire Island is hosting me. On the 27th, I'm in Philadelphia. Deanna Williams and a book outlet is hosting me. Then I come back to, it has just been overwhelming. So there is an agenda. I'm speaking at a couple colleges in the next 2 weeks to come. It's just been really wonderful to really sit back and just hear the appreciation of my many contributions that I've made and how people are receiving me. I'm so very excited about Saturday. Saturday is a very, very important day for me. It's a 200-seat theater. We're sold out on the theater. And it's just amazing to me how people have shown their loyalty to me and their dedication to me. So I'm excited about every particular event that people come to me and ask for me to come and speak. So I'm very gratified with the kind of attention that the book is getting.
Right. Well, and for those who are not following Mr. Ellerbee on social, make sure you guys are doing so. I will make sure that we tag him as well on Facebook, LinkedIn, on X. So you guys, and on Instagram too. So you guys can make sure you follow him. He's keeping you guys updated there. I mentioned Ebony Magazine, Mr. Ellerbee. I mean, you are used to your clients being featured all over the place. I know you have some projects you're planning on working on, and when it comes to film as well. Talk to us about what that's been like for you to be front and center and to be able to get that kind of attention for not only this book but also your life's work.
I have to really thank my team of professionals, from Tasha Stow to Kevin Goins to Irene Gandy, all of the PR people that are working with me to promote this book. I did something last week for Vogue magazine. It's a feature in Vogue for their September issue. Ebony magazine is like, it's an iconic publication. And for them to consider me to be a part of the magazine, I just say bravo to them, and I say very thank you. I have not shut the door to any opportunity that has come to me. May it be from a rudimentary side to a mainstream side to a pop side. I do every single interview because every interview matters to me. And I really want to thank all of the people for being so supportive to what I've done over the 55 years of my career. It's been extremely, I woke up this morning before prayer and I looked up into the ceiling and I just said to God, you have been so amazing and so remarkable to me. And what you're doing for me now is what you did for me when I was 20 years old, or when I was 30 years old, maybe even 40 years old. And I just thank him for the blessings of taking care of me, providing for me, and doing what he does for me. He does amazing things for me. You know, it was always said, oh, he ain't dead yet? Oh, is he a has-been? And so when you hear these things over the many years of you being in business, and I've never been the kind of person that never worked. Yeah. But when I hear these things, and now I see all these things that are taking place at this point, it just said that he is just a purveyor of knowledge and just a purveyor of care and concern for his children. So I'm excited and I'm very thankful.
All right. So a lot of great opportunities coming up, opportunities for you all to be able to meet Mr. Ellerbee in person, so you all can be able to take advantage of that. But in the interim, you can go ahead and pre-order your copy of the book. It's coming to Amazon soon. As I mentioned, we're going to be doing a series on Amazon Live. I'm excited about that with Mr. Ellerbee. Mr. Ellerbee is used to scheduling his clients to be on my Amazon Live platform. I'm glad to have him now being able to get up bright and early with me for Breakfast with Books. to be able to do it for himself. Mr. Ellerbee, last thing I want to talk to you about, I want you to give some encouragement out there. If you had to say something to our audience about what you hope they take away from before I let you go, what would you tell them?
I would simply say, be original. Be yourself. We don't need another nobody else. We need you to be who you are. Don't copy nobody's music. Don't copy anybody's stage performance. Don't copy. Be original. Accept yourself for who you are and move progressively forward in that area. That's what I want people to do, is just be original. And don't be afraid of being original. Don't be afraid of not be in the music or the performing arts stream. Be who you are. And that's the most important thing. Be original.
Such a great message and such a great reminder for all of us. Again, everyone, celebrity publicist, best-selling author, Angelo Ellerbee has been our guest. Make sure you guys pre-order his book before I let you go now. Again, he has a lot of events that are coming up around the book. So make sure you guys are joining him to be able to celebrate this book. Also, keep in mind, you guys can be able to follow him on social media. We're going to be tagging him on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, as well as on, Facebook, LinkedIn, X, as well as on Instagram. So you guys can make sure that you're following him and staying connected with all of the updates there. And Mr. Ellerbee, always appreciate the time. Looking forward to our next chat together.
Thank you so very much, Cyrus.
Hey, more than welcome. And we thank you, our audience, for tuning in to another great segment of Cyrus Webb Presents. Until next time, I'm Cyrus Webb saying thank you so much for being with us. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.